Hi, everybody. Welcome to English Digest. I'm Tom.
Hi, I'm Stephanie.
And we're going to continue talking about weather idioms in today's program. Remember, the weather is very important. So, of course, we've got lots of idioms that are based on the weather, like the ones we talked about last time. A tempest in a teapot, under the weather, and to chase rainbows. And we also mentioned some in passing as well.
We did, and today we're going to continue talking about this stuff. Of course, an idiom, as you know, is a group of words that has a special meaning that's different from what it looks like or it appears. So, if you hear an idiom for the first time, you won't be able to translate it because you'll think, what? What does that mean? What? Someone's under the weather. What does that mean? So that's why it's a good thing. And we encourage you, we recommend that you learn some of these idioms and put them into your everyday vocabulary. And even if you don't use them yourselves, you'll be able to understand the conversations going on around you a lot better.
Indeed. So let's introduce you to some more weather idioms in today's program. Let's get to it. Let's read through the entire contents of our lesson now one time.
Let's take a look at some sunnier, that is, more positive idioms. On cloud nine. You'll be on cloud nine or extremely happy. When you learn how easy it is to use this phrase, the likeliest explanation of the phrase's origin is the Cumulonimbus Cloud, which was once classified as the 9th cloud in a series. It's also the highest rising cloud, soaring up to 10 kilometers above Earth. Try it out. Vivian was on cloud 9 after dancing in her first ballet performance. The art students were on cloud 9 as they viewed the museum's masterpieces. Come rain or shine. Come rain or shine is a way of saying something will happen no matter what the circumstances are. It's no secret that bad weather can cancel exciting plans. When you use this phrase, however, you're saying that absolutely nothing will stop you. Here are some ways to express your determination. I just traveled all the way to Egypt. I will see the pyramids come rain or shine. The carnival is happening come rain or shine. Our vendors are setting up now. Every cloud has a silver lining. It's possible to find some good in every negative situation. When you're facing misfortune or inconvenience, look for the positives. The sun hiding behind dark clouds gives them a shining silver edge. Make your English shine with examples like these. Corey lost a lot of belongings in the flood, but every cloud has a silver lining. His insurance is paying to replace them. The scientist's expedition was canceled, but that gave him time to speak at an important conference. Every cloud has a silver lining. Now that we've shown you how, try using some of these idioms on your own.
Okay, so we talked about, I guess, some negative idioms last time: to chase rainbows, a tempest in a teapot, to be under the weather. So today we're going to talk about some more sunnier idioms. Let's take a look at some sunnier or more positive idioms. And that's true, the weather doesn't always have to be bad, okay? Here's the first one: on cloud 9. Interesting. I didn't know there were 8 clouds and then there's a number 9 cloud, but indeed on cloud 9 is a common phrase. We do use it quite a bit. And you'll be on cloud 9 or extremely happy when you learn how easy it is to use this phrase. So yes, indeed, as this says, to be on cloud 9 just means you're really, really happy.
Really, really happy. Sometimes you'll hear people say, she's walking on cloud 9 or she's floating on cloud 9. We use it a lot, really. I've used it a lot just to talk about my own situation. So you'll be on cloud nine or extremely happy when you learn how easy it is to use this phrase. The likeliest explanation of the phrase's origin or where it comes from is the Cumulonimbus Cloud. Now, typically, at least in school when I was a little kid and we learned about clouds, we just learned about the cumulus cloud. But the cumulonimbus, which is quite long and hard to say for some people, is an extremely dense cloud. I looked it up and was looking at pictures on the internet, and it's got a lot of fluffy masses that go up really high in the sky, but it's got a very low, dark base that the fluffy clouds build upon. That's a cumulonimbus. It looks like you know about this cloud, Tom.
Yeah, pretty much. You see them all the time where I'm from. Well, not all the time, but
really?
a lot. But yeah, to me, there's basically three kinds of clouds, and then there are different combinations of those. There's cumulus clouds, stratus clouds, and cirrus clouds. Cirrus are really high, stratus are really spread out, cumulus are kind of puffy like cotton. So cumulonimbus include cumulus clouds, and then it just goes up and up and up high into the atmosphere, as you said. Hence, we've got the cumulonimbus cloud, and that's classified as the 9th cloud in a series. So I guess meteorologists or people who study the weather have 9 types of clouds. So it's classified as the 9th cloud in a series. So there are 8 other kinds of clouds according to meteorologists, and this is actually a type of cloud, cloud 9, which again is that cumulonimbus cloud, that one that's really, really big, and it looks like a storm is coming.
We get a lot of them here in Taiwan. We didn't get so many of the cumulonimbus clouds in Arizona, where I was growing up in the desert. But I wanted to mention one of our vocabulary words here is explanation. An explanation is a statement that makes something clear that perhaps wasn't clear before. We also use it to talk about some reason or justification someone gives for an action that they take, or maybe a belief that they have. So the likeliest explanation, or something that explains or justifies or actually makes it clear why we think that this is the origin, is that it was once classified as the 9th cloud in a series. I had no idea that these meteorologists actually had 9 clouds that they had given specific names to. If you classify something, you look at something and you look at its qualities and characteristics, and then you kind of put it into a group with other things that are similar. So you can look at people or things as belonging to a particular group because they have similar characteristics or qualities. So this particular cloud is classified as the 9th cloud in a series. It's also the highest rising cloud. If you look outside, it looks like they're just soaring up into outer space. They're going up so high. To soar, this is a verb, right? To soar just means you are floating up into the air, and usually you're going up in an upward direction to soar. We often talk about birds soaring in the skies. We also talk, unfortunately, about prices soaring. The price of food, especially some vegetables, will soar or go up a lot because of the weather. Maybe we had a typhoon and it destroyed some crops. There was too much rain, so prices soared. Here, of course, these clouds are soaring up into the sky or going very, very high in the sky.
And we've got some example sentences here using the phrase on cloud 9. Vivian was on cloud 9 after dancing in her first ballet performance. So she was happy, she was excited, so she was on cloud 9. And here's another sentence. The art students were on cloud 9 as they viewed the museum's masterpieces. So they went to the museum, they saw those masterpieces, so they were really, really happy. Oh, it's so great to see those Cézanne paintings and the Picassos and Matisse and Monet and stuff. They were on cloud 9 because they were seeing those masterpieces, great works of art.
Yeah, if you have a masterpiece, it's considered to be your best work of art. It could be a song. It could be a poem. It could be something that you invented through high tech. It doesn't have to be art. So a masterpiece is something that's considered to be someone's best work of all the works they've ever done.
Yeah, like Beethoven's Ninth Symphony is his masterpiece. Okay, now here's another phrase that has to do with the weather, and it's positive. Come rain or shine. So, come rain or shine is a way of saying something will happen no matter what the circumstances are. Rain means bad weather, it's raining, and shine means it's a sunny day. The sun is shining. So, come rain or shine, we're going to go hiking on Saturday.
Yeah, come rain or shine is a very determined sort of thing to say. You're not going to let anything stop you no matter what. Come rain or shine, I'm going to finish this paper that I have to turn in tomorrow, even though I'm very tired right now. Come rain or shine, I'm going to get it done. So it's a great phrase to use to show someone that you're very serious and very determined about what you want to do. It might be that you just want to go hiking or have a picnic, or it might be more serious, a goal that you have that you want to accomplish this year. Come rain or shine, it's going to happen. Right now, come rain or shine, we're going to listen to our Chinese teacher. No matter what happens, she'll or he or she will be speaking next, and then we'll be back.
听众朋友大家好，我是安娜。我们昨天带大家看3个有关于天气的片语。第一个是 A tempest in a teapot， 小题大做。第二个是 Under the weather， 表示身体不舒服啊，或心情非常不好。第三个呢，则是 To chase rainbows， 或者是 To chase a rainbow， 就是做白日梦。那当然呢，感觉起来都蛮负面的。不过呢，形容天气的片语还有很快乐、很阳光、很正面的片语哦。比如说今天第一个片语 On Cloud 9， 在第9号云，什么意思呢？就是非常高兴、乐不可支的意思。那这个 Cloud 9是什么啊？其实这个第9号云、第9种云，其实很有可能它的起源就是所谓的积雨云。我们看一下这个片语的解释，在第2句的地方，其实它有一个补充说明的关系子句，先行词是逗点前面的 The Cumulonimbus Cloud， 也就是积雨云。那么积雨云呢，它是被分类成为第9种云。这第9种云怎么样呢？它是最高的云，而且高度接近地球上方的10公里那么高诶。所以如果你高兴得飞上天了，我们中文会说飞上天了，很开心，那么就可以用 On Cloud 9。不过在这里的说明当中，也特别注意一下第3句。第3句其实是有一个分词构句的哦，它是2个动词，原本第一个动词是 its 这个一撇 s be 动词。第二个动词其实本来应该是逗点后面的 soar 就是高飞的意思，那么本来应该有一个 and soar 这个连接词，不过其实大概都是同样的概念，所以我们就把句子简化，用少一点的字代表很多的概念。 Soaring up to 高飞到，高到离地面有10公里这么多。那么不过同样这句话我们还可以再看一下逗点前面这个 highest rising cloud， 这个 R-I-S-E 连字号后面的 rising， 它的动词原形是 rise 是不及物动词，就表示什么东西的高度往上升。比如说云往上升 The cloud rises， 太阳往上升 The sun rises， 月亮往上升 The moon rises， 所以升得最高的云层 The highest rising cloud 可以这么用。好，接下来我们来看第2个有关于天气的正面意思的片语，就是 rain or shine， 常常会跟着动词的 come rain or shine， 也就是雨或者是太阳，下雨或太阳，风雨无阻，无论如何一定要怎样怎样。这个 come rain or shine 就是表示无论在什么情况之下，某一件事情都一定会发生的说法。那当然我们的情况一般都是这样子啦，如果说我们要举行一件事情，下雨就会取消，这个就是不是什么秘密啊，大家都知道的。
We're going to take a quick break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Okay, let's continue with our lesson. We're continuing to talk about weather idioms, and these are positive ones. First of all, we talked about being on cloud 9. That means you're very happy. You're on cloud 9. If you get a 100 on the test, you'll be on cloud 9. And also, come rain or shine, that means you're going to do something no matter what the weather conditions are or no matter what the circumstances are. So, indeed, sometimes the weather can cancel our exciting plans. We will be depressed if we were planning to go to the beach on Saturday, but oh, it's raining, we can't go. But when you use this phrase, however, you're saying that absolutely nothing will stop you. So absolutely means totally nothing, 100% nothing will stop you. So if you're planning to go to the beach, if there's a typhoon, if it's raining, if there's an earthquake, a great flood, a tornado, if a friend comes in from out of town, or your tux doesn't come back from the cleaners, you're still going to the beach, rain or shine.
Yeah, absolutely here, as Tom was saying, it just means completely in every way used. You could say, you look absolutely amazing. Completely and totally amazing. Absolutely. Or if your boss asks you to do something, you answer and you just say, absolutely. Just means, of course, you'll do whatever you're asked to do. So, completely in every way. Here, come rain or shine is something that you're going to use when you're not going to let something stop you. Here are some ways to express your determination. Determination is the quality of trying to do something even when it's difficult or there are obstacles ahead of you. You're not going to let anything stop you. I love people with a lot of determination to succeed or overcome difficulties. Here's the first example. I just traveled all the way to Egypt, in the Middle East, that is. I will see the pyramids come rain or shine. No matter what happens, even if I get sick, I'm still going to try to see those pyramids because most of you know if you travel all the way to Egypt, your plane ride was quite long. You went a long ways to go to Egypt. So not everyone has a chance to see the pyramids, so you don't want to let anything stop you.
Right, and sometimes this is just shortened to rain or shine, like rain or shine, I'm going to ride my bicycle to Fulong this weekend.
True.
Nothing is going to stop me, rain or shine. Come rain or shine, you could also say it that way. Here's another example sentence. It says, the carnival is happening come rain or shine. Our vendors are setting up now. A carnival is a special kind of celebration, like you see outside of night markets sometimes, but carnivals are usually only held once a year, like during the summer or something like that. They'll set up rides and games, and you can buy things to eat and stuff like that. There'll be all sorts of activities, maybe clowns or whatever. Kind of like an outdoor circus, sort of.
Kinda, yeah.
And, well, it's going to be happening rain or shine. If it rains, they're still going to have the carnival. If it's sunny, they're going to have the carnival because the vendors are setting up now. Nothing's going to stop this carnival from happening. Okay, so that's positive as well. And now we've got another phrase that has to do with weather. Every cloud has a silver lining. Okay, we probably heard that before. It's possible to find some good in every negative situation. Now, most of us don't like clouds. If it's cloudy, that means it's going to be rainy. I personally like cloudy weather, especially when it's been really hot for a long time.
Yeah.
And I do ride my bicycle outside quite a bit, and I don't want to get terrible sunburn, even though I wear arm covers and put on, I want to say feng shui. How do you say that in English? Sunscreen? Sunscreen in English?
Sunscreen, yeah.
Yeah, I put that on pretty much all the time. But sometimes I like cloudy weather. But most of the time, people think clouds represent bad weather. If there are clouds, it's going to rain, it's going to be cold. So, yeah, cloudy weather, who likes that?
Well, I do. If you grew up in the desert, we thought clouds were magical and amazing. We love the rain because we never got any rain in Arizona. So, yeah, for people here in Taiwan, you'll understand this phrase. Every cloud has a silver lining. Now, lining, I want to explain first. It's sort of a layer of different material that covers the inside of something, especially for girls. If you have beautiful dresses or gowns, they're often lined with a different slip-like material inside. So that's a lining. Yeah. So, yeah. have a silver lining. So kind of a silver layer to the cloud. So let's look and see what this means. It's impossible, or it is possible. It's possible to find some good in every negative situation. That's true. Some people don't think it's possible, but I love to be around people who try to see positives in a negative situation. It gives you more hope, and it's not as depressing to be around someone who is always trying to see the possibilities in a negative situation. So when you're facing misfortune or inconvenience, you need to look for the positive or the positives. And of course, that's countable there, positives. Now, misfortune is when, of course, something bad happens. Misfortune can be bad luck. It could be something that happens to you because you lost your job. Misfortune could come in the form of being sick or being diagnosed with a very serious illness. Misfortune doesn't have to necessarily be about money. So it's just some bad luck, some bad things that you have to go through, some unfortunate events or maybe conditions in your life that you have to face.
Misfortune is a noun. Misfortunate is the adjective. Hey, I heard your brother broke his leg in a bicycle accident. How misfortunate. That was terrible. What a terrible thing to happen. But here misfortune is being used as a noun. And yes, when something bad happens to you, when you face misfortune or when you face inconvenience, look for the positives. So inconvenience, that's a noun. Inconvenient is the adjective, but an inconvenience, of course, is something that causes your life to be kind of messy. Things aren't organized. It's a hassle. You've got to do other things. I've been met with this inconvenience. My car broke down. How am I supposed to get to work now? I got to take it to the garage and have it fixed. How inconvenient. And that is an adjective there. We don't like things when they're inconvenient, or we don't like inconveniences.
Yeah, sometimes someone will ask you for a favor. It seems like a big inconvenience to you, but you try to help them out. So it's any sort of trouble or difficulty that you have. Personally, it disrupts your comfort. So yeah, nobody likes to be inconvenienced, but it happens in life almost every day, doesn't it? So the sun hiding behind dark clouds gives them that silver edge that you see. So that's where the silver lining line comes from, the idea that there's actually some positives right behind that cloud. So whatever's dark or negative that you can see right in front of you, there's a sun or something positive right behind that can change how you feel about life. So make your English shine. With examples like these, if you make your English shine, it makes your English appear to be very, very proficient and good. So here's the first example. Corey, it's a guy's name. Corey lost a lot of belongings in the flood. Ooh, probably there was a typhoon or too much rain, and if there's too much rain, it can ruin the things you own. Your belongings are things that you own. They're yours. They're nobody else's, your belongings. If you're on a plane, the announcement will often say, remember to take your belongings from the overhead compartment. So take the things that belong to you and take them with you when you leave. Well, for Corey, here was the silver lining. His insurance company paid him to replace the items or belongings that he lost.
And here's the other example sentence we have. The scientist's expedition was canceled, but that gave him time to speak at an important conference. Every cloud has a silver lining. So in this case, something bad happened to the scientist, but that gave him an opportunity to do something even better. So yeah, every cloud has a silver lining. And we'll wrap things up here by saying, now that we've shown you how, try using some of these idioms on your own, especially when winter's coming here and it's going to start getting cloudy. Hopefully we can all find that silver lining, because every cloud has a silver lining. Look on the bright side. Everything will be okay. Okay, that brings us to the end of our explanation for today. Here comes our Chinese teacher.
当然啦，如果你使用这个片语的时候，你当然就是在说没有任何事情可以阻止你，就是要表达你的 determination， 你的决心。好，例如呢，它下面的例句有讲到一定要去旅行，一定要去哪里啊，或者是说这个 carnival 嘉年华会一定要举行啦，类似这样的说法，表达你的 determination。好，那么接着第三个片语呢，就是 Every cloud has a silver lining。这个片语我们可能要特别解释一下，字面上就是每一朵云都有银色的内里。最后一个字这个 lining 特别注意一下 ，line 是一条线 ，lining 是一个面。lining 特别指的是衣服的内里或者是内衬。云当我们看到它的时候，它的背面就是它的 lining。云的背面就是太阳啊，所以背面被太阳照一定就是银色的。好，我们来看一下英文解释的这个地方，请特别注意一下第三句。第三句有一个简化的关系子句哦 ，The sun hiding behind dark clouds。先行词是 the sun， 简化的关系子句呢，则从 hiding 一直到 clouds 的地方。hiding 原本应该是 which 或 that hides， 躲在乌云背后的阳光就会让云看起来会有银色的边边。在这一句话最后面，我们看到的是 a shining silver edge。edge 是那个乌云旁边白白的边边的意思，当然因为后面有光嘛，边边看起来一定是亮的，而乌云的背面就是它所谓的银色的内里。你看你的不管是冬天或夏天的外套，只要是外套啊，通常靠近皮肤这一面就会有一个内里，或者我们说叫做内衬。像闽南语的这个内里或内衬，就说来嘞，就是从这个 lining这边这样子翻过来的，因为台语很多都是从日文就是外来语，所以这个 lining 是内衬，它是一个面的概念哦。好，所以 every cloud has a silver lining， 乌云背后也是阳光啊，就像我们说这个下雨天之后就会有彩虹啦，其实就是有黑暗当中都会有光明的意思。好，所以呢，我们有关于天气的这一些片语啊，不管是正面的还是负面的，我们昨天跟今天学了6个，大家要学会如何使用，都是很常用的片语哦。我是安娜，我们下次见。
We sure hope you learned a lot of really great idioms that will make learning English, or at least communicating in English, more of a breeze than before. They're fun, guys. Just take a few minutes. If you can't learn them all, pick a couple of your favorites and try to put them into your English immediately so that once you begin speaking them, they will remain in your memory. If you don't use things, you lose things. That's also really important to remember. For English Digest, I'm Stephanie.
And I'm Tom. Goodbye.
See ya.